Let's bring in Chad Pergram, congressional correspondent over on Capitol Hill, to sort of pick up where Brett left off. Chad, you know better than anyone that there is already, a jump ball on who may succeed Senator Feinstein. You have at least 3 House lawmakers already in a competitive contest. Lay out for us sort of where things are headed, what that race looks like, and also if Newsom, the governor there, has sort of indicated that he has any favorites on who he might nominate to succeed her.
Yeah, this is the thing to look at here, is just how fast Gavin Newsom might appoint somebody. Again, under some other circumstances, you might think it might come really, really fast because the Senate is probably going to be in session this weekend. They're trying to avoid a government shutdown. But on the Senate bill, they have the votes to clear a filibuster and pass the bill that's before the Senate right now. And so it's not like they need her vote necessarily. This is not, at least the way things are arranged right now, down to the razor's edge. So we don't know just how fast he could make that appointment. But again, this really raised a lot of hackles here with Barbara Lee, the Democratic representative from California, who's been in office since the early 1990s, the mid-1990s, saying that you said, Governor, that you were going to appoint a black woman. Here I am, a senior black woman who's a member of the Congressional Black Caucus. I served as the chair of the Congressional Black Caucus, Barbara Lee. Why aren't you appointing me? And Barbara Lee just a few weeks ago thought that she had kind of been sidelined in this process a little bit. Now, of course, that would probably give Barbara Lee a leg up running against Katie Porter and also Adam Schiff, who's the favorite among many, California Democrats, and certainly the favorite of the former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to take that seat. So we don't know exactly who he might appoint. And again, the quickness, is this something that's going to come right away so they can vote maybe as early as tomorrow on trying to, keep the government open, or if we get into a government shutdown and some other legislative solution materializes and it's a razor wire vote and they need that vote. So we just don't know that yet, Jackie.
Speaking of how important, her vote is, the margins, the way that they are, you talk all the time about how important the math is. I mean, it is going to be more difficult today to get to 60 votes on anything because Senator Feinstein is not there today, and it'll take some time for
That's right.
For the governor to replace her. How does that impact? This is happening at a very heightened tension moment where you're trying to fund the government that expires tomorrow night at midnight. How does that impact things?
It's a precarious situation, but not as precarious as you might think because of the reasons I just stated. They had about 3/4 of the Senate, 77 members, voted on a test vote on this bill on Tuesday. Not quite as many on a test vote later in the day yesterday. So they'll be able to get cloture, as they call it, that's the term of art here on Capitol Hill, to overcome a filibuster on that. That vote will come tomorrow on the Senate's interim spending bill, but on something later on, maybe they need that because, again, if you have a narrow Senate, and also, if you are the Senate Majority Leader, Chuck Schumer, you want as many Democrats there as possible. And it is about the math because we learned just yesterday that Debbie Stabenow, the Democratic senator from Michigan who is retiring, has COVID and announced that she would be out for a few days. And so something like that, these real world circumstances, start to interfere with the vote matrix on the Hill, especially as you try to fund the government as we get right down to the snubbing post here tomorrow night at 11:59 p.m.
Thinking of her family, her children, obviously terrible loss for them. Chad, stand by for us if you would.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.